Hi everyone. I recorded this video, but the first part of the video was cut out. It was just me saying welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video. So I've recorded it here so you guys can listen. Also watch this really bad gameplay of me just not knowing how to do this parkour. And I hope you enjoyed this video. It's just me talking and some Minecraft gameplay. There's nothing going on. Enjoy. I'm so excited. I've never done this before. Okay, so this time I'm actually going to be using shaders, as you can see. I caught my own lie, unfortunately. I kept saying I don't know how to use shaders. I do, but the capture device or the capture application I was using was taking up too much memory, so I resorted to doing something. I'm not sure. But let's have a retour of everything that I've done since the last one. Originally the gameplay that I recorded was me recording gameplay and then having a voiceover on top of it, which it's smart, it's smart to do that, but it was so hard to keep up with what I was saying because I had recorded it the night before and then I completely forgot to what I was supposed to say. So it was just a bunch of me just going, what am I supposed to say right now? So I've decided instead to just record this while I'm playing and talking at the same time because it's easier and I don't have to do the triple times of editing I had to do the last time. It took me 7 hours for an 8-minute video. And that was really embarrassing. 7 hours for a 8-minute video means that if I ever do a longer video, I'm just gonna be editing thrice the time that I recorded for. Anyways, after I recorded the last gameplay, I did make this mid-century looking, it's not mid-century, it's just that I didn't have bookshelves, so I used hay bales as nightstands, and there's no nightstands in Minecraft, so welcome to my mid-century bedroom place thingy. So the upstairs, okay, so the upstairs now is just this kind of workspace. As you can see, I never noticed this last time. I tried making a pattern and I'm really proud of it. However, it looks very old. I don't think this would be something that people would still do in Minecraft now. However, I don't play Minecraft the way people do now, so I'm just different. Anyways, I did manage to get 20 diamonds, and this wasn't cheats, I swear to God. I did turn the game to peaceful mode, I'm not gonna lie, because I kept dying and I almost I almost started just sobbing with how stressful the game got. So I turned it to peaceful and I got some diamonds and a bunch of other things, as you can see. I did get a bunch of food as well, and as you can see, there's some good news about the farm that was empty. Here's some, I've been sorting stuff, you can see there's apples everywhere just because, and I accidentally made 8 shovels by pressing the shift button when I wasn't supposed to, but you know whatever. I did add another hopper system, so when I get too much of ore, I just keep it in there and it goes straight to this chest here. And I think I might switch this chest to this one here because the ore is up here and not in here. But besides that, there's nothing else that I really did. I did not talk about the story of the pillager, however. I also lied again. Hi, Mr. Smiley, my therapist. I did also lie again for some reason because I don't know. I have this proclivity to just lying when I'm put on the spot. But down at the farm, which has another great thing going on, I did finally manage to get potatoes and carrots, as you can see. I went to a village it wasn't nearby, it was actually really far away, and I finished out the wheat farm as well, but I went to a village and I got these carrots and I just stayed there for 2 days because there weren't enough and I would just stay there, and then I realized I had bone blocks, so I made some bone meal and sped up the process and got all of these. Besides that, oh yeah, so there was a pillager right here because the wandering trader was here, and the pillager first killed me, and the issue was that I was standing right here at the edge of the farm, so all of my things were just scattered all around here. I had no idea how to get them back, but I did kill the pillager. I got the potion, the bad omen potion, and I got that banner, which I've never done that before, so it was really cool to see. The story behind why I'm here in this village is because actually you spawn, I'm pretty sure, to the right of my house. So like you see my house, the area behind it is exactly where you spawn. Also, I have this I have this world bending thing going on Optifine, and it like curves the world a bit, and it's great because everything looks pretty cool, but the mobs don't really follow that rule. So they just look like they're floating in midair. You're gonna see a bunch of times where mobs are just not where they're supposed to be. Like that dude is not in the air. He's actually on the ground, but since the world is slightly bent, it's gonna look like he's in the air. If I go closer to him, you're gonna see that he's actually on top of something. As you can see, he's currently on there, and he just starts slowly ascending towards the heavens, which is really funny to look at. Anyways, so this village was really close to spawn. That is the funniest thing I've seen, dude. And I just decided to stay here because I've never really lived next to a village because, again, I don't play survival. However, the village it looks really cool. Like, I absolutely love this environment that we're in. There's this thing on Optifine, I'm not really sure what it is, but like the render distance right now is 11, but it doesn't show itself as 11, which is kind of odd. I really love like the mountain range that you have because this extends off way beyond just this place. Also, the picture that I took of, I believe, me sitting on the camel was somewhere around here. I was just going around on the camel and I saw this really gorgeous like water well, and I had shaders on and it looked beautiful, and I was like, wow, yeah, I think it's like right there. And I was like, I'm gonna take a picture because it looks really good. Like, I absolutely love the way that it looks. This like I don't know what it's called. It's like these mountain regions. I absolutely love how they look because it's number one, you get a bunch of clay for completely like for free. Like, you don't have to put in any work. I also can't find the water place, which is odd. Something that I really like intrigued me was the fact that like there is just gold on a very surface level mine, and there is no use for gold, but I assume that's like something that has to do with the biome. I assume in like desert biomes, or at least this red sand biome, you can just find stuff like this everywhere. And it is turning to night, and that is horrible because, oh, also the shader is really cool. It's called the super vanilla shaders, and moonlight has like an effect now. Like, as you can see, the moon slowly shows some light, like it has a light source. I'm playing on like the lowest settings, but there are like light shafts and stuff. Also, these rabbits do this thing where they just stand next to a block and don't jump on it. I don't know if it's a glitch or not, but it's been really interesting. There's also a cross, or here, Brian. I don't know. It's your pick. You can decide what it is. But I'm just quickly gonna go to bed because I am scared. Also, I'm using a M1 MacBook, and shaders would not work on this. Like, I have a bunch of other shaders and they were really like horrible. Like, the FPS would drop down to like 20, while like on normal internal, normal internal shaders would be like close to not even internal shaders, like no shaders. Okay, I'm just gonna go home because Okay, no, she's not coming towards me. Normal internal shaders are like about, they give me like 100 to 150 FPS and maybe 200 if we're pushing it. However, shaders would like just completely throttle the gameplay down to like 20 FPS. And this is the only shader that I've found that has like somewhat watchable and somewhat playable gameplay. Anyways, the plan for today's gameplay is probably extending the crop amount in the farm. To do that, I have to play for a bit. Also, there's a new addition to the docks where I've just placed boats, because this is the funniest thing I've seen, by the way. Just dipped. I don't know if they're actually on surface or if they're like, but it's really interesting to just watch them just be up there. Like, it will happen multiple times where they're just up there. Anyways, I added a bunch of boats to the dock because sometimes I have to just go, and I'd rather have them here than just on hand at all times. Besides that, we're gonna wait for like a few days or a bit, so I can get enough carrots to just fill out this area and enough potatoes to fill out this area. Here, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I do have a bunch of melon seeds that I might be using, but for now, I just wanna like flesh out the farm that I have going on. I really did work really hard on this. It was a pain in a certain region in my body because there were mobs here everywhere, and I forgot that torches existed for some reason. So I would just literally be here in the dark trying to like make crops, and then just this zombie would come and kill me instantly, and I'd be like, wow, I wonder why that happened. It happened because I had no torches, and now as you can see, there is plenty torch. That villager just descended from heaven. Oh, it's the pig from the house, I think. Do pigs have ears? Is that an ear? Oh, hi. I wasn't looking. I've been playing Minecraft for 10 years about now, and it's been a very different experience for me to go from someone who, oh my goodness. Oh, I really hope you're not next to my house. I don't have arrows as well. I did get a bow by the, oh shit, you are next to my house. No, don't look at me. Your face looks really off. I'm just letting you know that, but, oh, how wonderful. I'm just gonna, oh hi, Can you, yeah, okay. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do. Okay. Oh, that was terrifying. Oh, hello. Your eyes are gone. Oh, they keep glitching in. I can beat mobs. Oh, hi. Welcome back to reality. The issue isn't that I can't beat mobs. I could beat mobs if I wanted to. I just get really terrified because it's terrifying to just look at them like run up to you like that. Anyways, so it's been a very different experience because back when I started playing Minecraft, or started watching Minecraft actually, it was around 2011 or 2012. So I was very young at the time. I might have been 8 or 9 years old. And to me, it was such a different kind of like gameplay because it was just, you could do whatever you wanted, you know, and you don't, I mean, there are open world games, but you don't get that many open world games in like, in the game. Oh my goodness, do you see that? Wow, that was lovely. Thank you. That was such a show. Look at that creeper. Look at that creeper up in the sky. Wonder what he's thinking about. And oh yeah, I did the carrot farm, by the way. I'm just waiting for the potatoes to grow so I can finish this up. So it was a very different experience in terms of how people played. My first video that I watched, and I feel like a lot of other people that did watch it, was that one video where someone made a house in a cave, and they were like, they didn't make a house in a cave, they created a cave and then made it into the house. Don't come up here. Listen to me. And it was such a surreal experience to go from, you know, such a rudimentary basic Minecraft to the one that we have now. I started playing the game again after a really long time, like this past week, and I was shocked by the amount of things that are here. I was watching this YouTuber's video and I saw like some dungeon underground that's made out of copper. I don't even know what that is. I've never experienced so many of the things Minecraft has now. I'm still stuck on like the aquatic update. Like in my mind, the newest version of Minecraft is the Nether and the aquatic update, because I would say that's when I played Minecraft the most. It was more of like so we're done with the farm. The farm is no longer empty. There's just one row and I'm not really sure what to do with it. The aquatic update and Nether update was back in 2020, 2021, and the aquatic update was actually in the Xbox 360, and that's where I played it the most. So to me, that's where Minecraft still is. Like cherry blossom trees and whatever. Like I love those. I played a bit of Minecraft when that update was released. But the new stuff now, there's so much going on, and since they're not doing the mob votes anymore, it's not like you have just one new mob and one new biome and one new game rule that you have to look forward to. It's an entire plethora of things. It's like there's like 50 new mobs and 50 new things, and you're like, what the hell is going on? Like, this is not the Minecraft that I was used to. So it's a very different experience each time I play it, because I'm not a consistent player. That means that I get to like find out new things like months after they happen. Like this new update, I'm sure that it's been here for like a while, but to me it's very new. Like this is a very new experience for me. It's like I'm almost playing this game for the first time. And I was watching, as you know, a Stampy Longhead video, one of his first about Minecraft actually, and he said this thing that really resonated with me, and it's that Minecraft is just this, oh, but like what is there to Minecraft? Like Why is it the best-selling game? Why do people love it so much? And why is it like, I feel like there's a lot of culture like surround, like there's a very different culture surrounding Minecraft. And I think it's because there is this openness to the game that you do have in other games, but you don't get to do what you want. In a lot of open world games, you have a story that's given to you, and it's great. People enjoy it a lot, but it's almost like reading an interactive book, right? It's like watching an interactive video, and you can do things of your own free will. You know, there's that freedom. You can go around in an open world and decide not to do the missions or decide to do whatever else. But in Minecraft, there is no such thing. If you want a story, you can have it. But if you don't want the story, you don't need a story. Like right now, I don't have anything in mind on what I'm gonna do about the floating camel right there, or you know, just about the world in general. But it's such a that is like this shader, like I love everything about it, but the fact that lava looks like that is absolutely insane to me. I don't have anything in mind on what I'm about to do with this world, and I don't have anything in mind on why I'm deciding to record it, but it's just the freedom of being able to decide that. I think that attracts a lot of people into it. You know, there's so many different facets to Minecraft. I feel like you can use it as like a, you know, hardcore survival thing. And back when I started this world, which was literally a few days ago, I was like, I can't like, you know, put it on easy. Like that's like people are gonna make fun of me. Like it doesn't matter, because I'm playing the game because I enjoy it. I'm not playing the game to show people, oh my fighting skills are great or whatever. I'm doing this because I genuinely enjoy the process of the game. I enjoy just being able to explore. I think the biggest thing I took from a lot of the games that I used to play, like GTA 3 or San Andreas or Vice City, was just this ability to play like in this world that's been given to you. And those games were great, but they did not have this one thing that Minecraft has, is this world is infinite. Like I could just get up on here and start swimming in that direction across the sea, and I will find myself in a completely new place. I could just keep on going to the ends of the earth, right? And I would never be tired, because now with the new world generation, it would take me years to even get to like the end possible stages. And even back before, you didn't have, you like nobody, I think, besides the 2TB2 or 2B2T server, I don't think anyone in multiplayer has, or you know, a very few people have actually just decided to go and scour the ends of the earth, because what you have is so expansive and just so, there's so much going on there that you're just like, wow, like you are just in awe of what you are seeing right in front of you. It's so much stuff to just go through that, like, you're fine with just being where you are, because the environment is expansive enough here as it is. You don't need to go anywhere else. Like, I've been to close by biomes, but I think that's the most I'm gonna be doing. There's just, if I start to explore, oh my goodness, look at that Enderman. I'm not gonna look at him. As you can see, his eyes are below him, and he looks like Herobrine. I really hope that creeper doesn't get me. Okay. He might, but that's a problem for another day. So, oh, I forgot my flint and steel. How do I get out of here? You have so much to go off of, and as you can see, the evolution of just Minecraft, the game as a whole, has been so different that we started with people, but it's also been the same. Like, you can't say that Minecraft has changed so much. You know, in the start, when I started watching Minecraft, there was a lot of like let's players, and you had these like YouTube people who would be like, oh, let's build or whatever, and it was a lot of creative focus. There was a lot of creative focus in the videos. You had a lot of storytelling. It's very similar now, but I feel like the whole having a plot-based game kind of thing has died down, and it's not that it's bad. Like, I wouldn't say that it's bad, but it is very different. I would say it's a very different experience now, and I feel like people play Minecraft for the game and not for like the expansive things that they could do, which is fine. Like, you can do whatever. There's a lot of people who probably still do that, and I just don't watch them. But it's just wild to me how different the game is now. Like, genuinely, this is the most, I feel like, even when I'm 30 or 40, Minecraft is just going to be one of those games like old people do now. They're just gonna load up a game they used to play back when they were younger, and there's a lot of reminiscing. You could just turn on creative and just explore this beautiful, expansive world and just be in awe of it. I want to see what the Nether looks like with the new shaders that I have on, because I've never been to the Nether. Wow. Oh, it looks really, oh, but look at the lava, dude. That looks so cool. That is so cool. Oh, look at that. What is that? Oh, it's pigment. It looks so cool, genuinely. You can see this is like the first time I've been here. It's so insane because this is not the Nether that I'm used to. The Nether that I'm used to was those blocks that genuinely, oh, look at the lava. This is weird. It was that eyesore of a Nether that like you went in for like 15 minutes, got what you wanted, and never came back. I wonder how the end looks like with these. No, I mean, we might find out, we might not, but just look at this, man. Like, you're telling me a game like this, you're looking at this insane shader just do this game so much justice, man. And you're like, wow. A person had an idea and it manifested into this in like 10 or like 12 years. I feel like 15 years now. Like, this game is a teenager, but look at just how gorgeous this game is. Like, I look at this and I'm like, wow. Like, I feel like the brain that you need in order to do something like this is just so different. Like, the creative process behind all of this is amazing. And, you know, this is just base vanilla Minecraft, and, you know, I've added, the only thing I have is shaders, and the shaders just give the game so much more personality. But then there's mods, and there's texture packs, and there's, you know, servers, where the whole point of servers is just to push the game out of its boundaries and just see what you could do possibly within the world. And that is just the most amazing thing ever. And I feel like gaming as a whole, when people do these things, when they push a game to its boundaries and see what it could do, that is probably the best part about a game. I don't even know why I went on this long rant, but I'm just so appreciative of the fact that there is a group of people out there that put in so much effort. And I know that a lot of people complain about how Minecraft isn't what it could be, and I agree with that completely. Like, there could be so much optimization and so much stuff that you could do, and with the amazing amount of developers and modders that you have out there, you could really just, you know, hire them and push this game even further beyond to what it is right now. But the game that you have right now, you gotta appreciate it, man. Like, this is just, it leaves you breathless sometimes how amazing a small idea could turn into in just a few years. Like, it's just been like, what, a decade and a half, and you get this amazing game. I wonder what would happen if you know, Minecraft did the necessary changes that it would need. How would the game look 10 years from now? Would it still be here? Actually, I feel like that should be the question that I should ask, is would Minecraft, the game, still be here if in 10 years, and would people still play it, and would, you know, open world concepts where you can actually just do whatever you want still be something that humans are so attracted towards? And I feel like the answer to that last part is probably going to be yes. Things change so quickly, you never really know if that's still a thing that people will be like entranced by, or if it's just a given for all games, and you just expect that it's gonna be the same for every single game that you play. Now that I'm done actually ranting, I'm gonna put in these foods and stuff, and we're gonna go mining, and I'm gonna mine for a bit. I don't really have a plan for these videos. I just there's like this idea in my head, and I'm just doing whatever I want afterward. But again, I'd like to, you know, not to turn this into another rant. That's the amazing part about this game, is that you can just pick the game up and spend hours of doing nothing, or alternatively just hours and hours of doing so much that you're exhausted by the end of it. So the plan is today to get some ore, because I am not running low on it, but I mean, I don't really have anything else in mind right now. I have a good farm. I might be extending the house perhaps, but not as of now. I just plan on doing some mining, and then maybe if this video isn't 30 minutes long by that point, we might extend some facets of the house. But I think I think the way that I'm going about the game is just talking and just talking about how the game is currently and just my thoughts, which everyone just needs to hear about how just a retrospect on how different Minecraft has been for quite a while now. Where did the sun go? Oh, the sun's behind. Wow. Oh no, it's raining. Never mind. And look at the shaders. They like, I had this pet peeve with Minecraft is that the fact that like rain just goes in one direction and you don't really get like proper, like if you move, the rain moves in that direction kind of thing. But shaders kind of fix that, so I've been enjoying that little part. The point of this gameplay, I feel like I should talk about like a bunch of Minecraft YouTubers that I'm watching currently, and I don't want to be judged for this, but I do still like, I've started watching Tommy in it again, and I think the reason why I've gotten back into, I'm doing a lot of things I used to do when I was like 11, 12, was because there is this kind of thing that people say that like, oh, if you're doing the same thing you were doing 10 years ago, it's cringy or it's lame. I feel like it's good to see what younger me was into, because I'm like, wow, like for a child that young, I had a really good concept of like what games meant or what I did. For example, I was like a very online kid when I was younger. Like I was watching games like Minecraft or Five Nights at Freddy's, but actually I was only watching games like Minecraft or Five Nights at Freddy's. Those were the only two games that I was actually actively watching, which like, that's great for me. I was interested in Terraria, and then as I grew older, Uncharted was a thing and stuff, and then there was like a bunch of other stuff. I think the best thing about being able to still watch what you were watching in your childhood is that you were able to retain a piece of your childhood. And I think something about that is just so beautiful to me, that like, even if I grow up and I'm gonna be old and, you know, mangy looking and I look like I've been hit by a bus multiple times, I will still be able to tune into that part of my childhood that like shaped me to the person that I am right now. I think it's a lovely, lovely thing to be able to just watch something that you used to so many years ago and, you know, not look at it in that teenager like viewpoint of like, oh, that was so cringy, why was I doing that back then? Like it's so refreshing to be able to like just go, oh my goodness, this is the stuff I used to do when I was younger. Oh, I'm gonna name the camel. It's hard to explain, but I feel like it means so much to me, because I went from, you know, I used to be watching Minecraft when I was younger, and everyone that I knew would, what? That's crazy, dude. Sorry, I'm shocked by the fact that I got 3 diamonds. And I swear to God, there's no cheats on, there's nothing on. I could not physically just have done this. But that's crazy. Whoa. This is, I've been to this mine chat before. I never saw this stuff. Okay, we're at an entrance again. But, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so like, it was a really hard time for me because I did really enjoy watching these things, but I was always constantly made fun of. What is this? Oh, it's gold. Okay, it just looked weird. And now that I'm at this age where that's, oh, glowberries. Wow, this is an insane cave. I swear to God, I didn't do anything. I'm just getting insane stuff at this place. But now that I'm at this point where I'm like watching these things again, I feel so strongly for the kid that I used to be, who used to watch these games and, you know, would try to talk to their friends about it, and they'd be like, what are you talking about? What is this game? What is the point of anything here? Because I feel like growing up in a very girl-centric kind of place, Minecraft or video games in general were seen as like a boys kind of thing. And like, I'm not gonna fault anyone for that. Like, yeah, the majority of the fan base that you have currently, or like just players currently, is more male, which reminds me of the one time like the Doom developer and his partner at the time, or a friend at the time, was like, oh, you should make a gaming tournament for women. And he said, there are no women who would play this game. Why would I do that? And he did plan on, he did make a tournament, and a lot of women showed up. It might have not been a lot, it might have just been a few, but it was still enough where he was just like, wow, I did not know this was a place that I could tap into. I think I think this is a completely different mineshaft that I was in before, because is there a place that okay, no. Okay, got it. You know, video games are mostly not male-centric, but predominantly played by men. And as a girl, you aren't like, since that is a stereotype, it is a lot of times when I tell people, "Oh yeah, I play video games." It's like, "Oh, do you like play The Sims?" I do play The Sims, but I play a lot of other games. In one of my old laptops, I have a bunch of old FPS games. Just hello. Oh my god, where's my axe? But it was a very like. Oh, get away from me! No, stop! Oh my god, traumatic. Oh, I'm literally speechless. But a lot of like the people that I talk to, they're like, "Oh, do you like play The Sims or whatever?" I do play The Sims, yeah, but I have what they don't know is that I have a laptop from like a few years ago that has so many old FPS games and so many old games, and they're just all like Halo and like GTA and stuff. Like I do play those games. I've completed some of them, right? I really enjoy the process of playing those games, and I don't play them like I gotta finish it, right? I'm like that with books, but I'm not like that with games. I enjoy the process because you get to see so many things if you just sit still and just see the game for it is, and not as like just the story that it's based around, right? Oh hi. Oh, why can't I hit? Okay, it got to like it got me thinking. I was like, wow, like people, oh, there's a bunch of cave spiders in here. Is there like a spawner or something? I think so. I think that might be it. Oh wow, hi, jump scare. Dude, why don't spiders get affected by their own webs? Like, I think something I just realized I said that might sound a little, like, slightly weird while I was reviewing some of the footage from before was that I said that I've played other games as well, and I'm not and I feel like it feels like I'm discrediting a lot of the people who do just honestly play Sims 4, which, you know what, I feel like that's a very like expansive game. I think I've discovered most of this mineshaft, right? Yeah, I think that's it. So it's a very expansive game, and if you're the kind of person who only plays that game, good for you, man. Like I feel like saying that like, oh, but I also play other games kind of makes it feel like I'm saying, oh yeah, I know it's not a real game, but like I still play other games, you know? I don't mean that. I don't mean to say that like just because you play, oh, that is the light being lower than the face actually is kind of helpful because I can just see from afar if there's something there or not. However, as I was saying, if you are the kind of person who the only game that you've played, come here. Well, you thought you were gonna get me? You thought you were gonna get me? Yeah, exactly. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Die. Exactly. That's what you're gonna do. I don't mean to discredit the girls or the guys or anyone actually who just play The Sims or life simulation games or games that aren't, you know, by some people can. Oh, okay, you just fall through. For the people who play other games, they lack the kind of. Okay, I think I'm out of torches, so I best head home because I am scared of mobs. I'm gonna grab a torch because. Can't really see any. They discredit it because it's an easy game, you know. There's no really. There's more chests. Okay. So also reviewing the recording, I found out that whenever I press shift, I'll have to press another shift because the shift that I was pressing earlier would it was making this popping sound. So if you don't hear that anymore, that's probably because of the fact that I started using the other, the other shift button. So it wouldn't disrupt the recording. Oh, it is almost. I swear to God, every single time these like move. So back to what I was saying. There is this kind of this thought process like, oh, Sims is easy. I think Sims is easy a lot. Like it doesn't really require for you to have a specific set of like skills in order to play that game. But the beauty of The Sims 4 is that it has a very similar concept to Minecraft, right? that you can, within a small play, like it's a smaller scale, but like you can build whatever you want, however you want. You can make a story. If you don't want a story, you can just live as a person living out their days. You know, if you're into cheats, and if you're into being dishonest, you can just, you know, have some cheats, give yourself a bunch of money, and act like you're like a super rich person. Not to say that I have done that, because I haven't, because I would never use cheats. But again, it is this, like, there is this amazing thing just about that game where you're like, okay, even if that's the only game you play, you can still be considered as a person who games, because, you know, it is a game at the end of the day. Again, I was talking about myself. It's like I feel like this brings up that conversation where I was like, I had to prove myself in order to like be considered someone who games. And now I'm just so annoyed by the term of like a gamer, because I don't want a label or like anything in any form of capacity to define the way that like I am as a person. If I play video games, I am a person who plays video games, period. I'm not a gamer. I'm not anything else. If I'm someone who enjoys photography, I'm not a photographer. I'm a person who takes photographs. And I feel like that's just my I guess principle for how I like things to define me. Like, I want to define the things that I do, not the other way around. I don't want to be known as a photographer. I want to be known as me, the person who takes photographs, right? And I don't think that's something outrageous, or it's like insane to ask. And I feel like it's been about 30 or 40 minutes since I've been recording. I think this much gameplay should be enough for like at least a video. Thank you so much for watching an introspective video where I also do some work. As you can see, I feel like there is a lot going on currently with the things that I'm doing, and just the gameplay in general, and it might flesh out itself. You know, I might turn it into something more serious, and it's gonna sound better, and it's gonna, you know, actually have a purpose. But I feel like what I'm doing right now is pretty fun to, you know, just me. Like, I'm not doing this because there is an agenda. I'm doing this because I genuinely enjoy the process of what I'm creating. I don't know if there's gonna be another video. I also don't know when this is gonna be posted, but as I said in the video I posted earlier, there might be a Dress to Impress, another video form at some point in time. I'm just, right now, I'm doing this because I haven't felt creative in a very long time, and I am right now, so I'm trying to make the most of it, you know, because I don't usually get to, and by the time I do decide on doing something, my creative energy is just all run out. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you the next time, or maybe I won't. You don't know, and we might beat the Ender Dragon. Who knows?